I'm Breland Lewis. I did a West Side Wire project on racism, and the racism is everywhere in the world, but it happens a lot at high schools, and the results I found were very shocking. The first kid is Zach Morgan. He shared his experiences with racism. He is a freshman at West Side High School.
Like, I've heard like stories of people who've been like called like bad names and stuff, but I've never like seen it happen or anything.
This other kid named Cedric Hellman is a junior, and he also shared his experiences with racism at West Side High School.
I remember one specific football game where a bunch of African Americans were sitting together in one section, and then some people started calling it the zoo and just like stupid, messed up stuff like that, pretty much, where it's just not needed hate.
Also, there's another kid who shares his experiences with racism at West Side High School, and his name is Angelo Diffing.
Like when I see somebody like being racist to somebody else, it's kind of offensive inside, but like I don't really do nothing about it because if I know that they're joking, but at the same time it's not funny.
A freshman named Abby Anderson, who attends West Side High School, shares about her experiences with racism and how she feels.
It's just very like offensive, and like from a young age we get taught like, oh, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, or like if you like treat others how you want to be treated. So it's just kind of sad how we get taught such a valuable thing at such a young age, and we're in high school and we still can't like be able to treat people nicely.
Also, on top of that, another kid who shared his experiences with racism is Yusuf Sodal, and he is a sophomore.
I've had one friend that got called the N-word, but he like went through the whole process of going to the deans and reporting it, but it wasn't like a serious issue where he had to go to like court with it and all, but it was just a little thing. He just got this one kid slipped the N-word and then he got in trouble for it.
There's also another kid who shares his experiences with racism, and his name is Santiago Rodriguez, and he is a senior at West Side High School.
I've been called, some racial slurs for like that of, Mexican people and also African American people.
Did it impact you in a way that made you feel angry or down?
I didn't really feel bothered by it because, racism is just ignorance, and I think ignorance is like something that you should be able to try to brush off. I don't get upset at that.
Did you ever think of racism only at West Side High School happening?
Have I only seen it, or do I think it's only here?
You see it at West Side High School.
Yeah, I see it at our school, but I don't think it's not the only place I see it.
Okay. Do you ever feel like when it happens that you just watch it, or do you have to stop it?
See, it depends on the situation. Like if it's two friends or something just going back and forth with jokes, then I don't care. That's not my place. That's not my business. Now, if it's like, say some kid getting, bullied by a whole group, then yeah, I'm going to step in.
You will also be shocked by this kid named Cameron Williams. He's a freshman at West Side High School.
Yeah, like it's not major, but it's like it's not really a major thing, but it's heavy just for someone to like come up to you to say something racist. Like one time me and my brother was walking down the hallway, and we got called niggers from somebody, but it wasn't that serious. But he was trying to threaten my brother and was trying to fight him. We got sent to the office about it, but yeah, it was pretty deep. But yeah.
Did that ever make you feel like you wanted to act in an angry, violent way?
I mean, I speak to the person mainly before I go do something, but I'm not really. I'm not really with the violence and stuff. I'm really aiming towards like being a better person. That's like my past. I'm on being more of a talkative person and not going after someone, especially because I'm in high school now. So yeah.
Does that make you feel like you have to be a role model for all the kids coming up into high school?
Yeah, cause violence, if you basically just go straight to violence, other high school kids, they just look at you like, oh, he did this, oh, she did that, so I feel like I have to go towards violence too. I feel like I gotta do what they did. They go follow what you have done. And you don't want to feel like that type of person to be leading younger kids into something that you did in the past that you would never did when you're older.
After watching these experiences and opinions of racism, I hope you have a different perspective on what really happens at Westside High School with racism.